Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Angry Cast and Satisfactory. How y'all doing? A little out of breath from climbing all this way. Here we have our wonderful little coal generation production. Let's go take a look at it real quick. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you can see we got 8 coal generators running and hooked up to this grid, which gets us 600 maximum capacity. Producing 600. Now that's only because I have coal loaded into each one. Eventually the coal production will probably not keep up, which we need to, we need to put in. I got a Mark II conveyor belt, but the miner is only a Mark I, and we need to unlock those things. But here, this is where the magic happens. I need to get up here. This is somewhat of a problem. Alright, so we got 3 water extractors, which pump water into the back of these things, and then the coal being loaded in turns us into power. Basically, it's water, steam power, kind of. And it's funny because you start off with like a biomass burner to get this thing cooking, and then you hook it all up and then get generating power, and then you turn off the biomass burner and rehook this back up to it, and then now you're basically running it off of itself, which is kind of funny in the way it shouldn't work like that. There's nothing, you should have a loss, but there really seems to be okay. But you can see that I have 2 splitters, or I have a splitter from this one conveyor belt coming into here, splitting and going down that path and going down that path, delivering the coal, and it's just not going to be able to keep up with things for the most part. We need to increase the speed at which that happens, or figure out a better way to do that, and I really don't know it as of yet. But let's talk about how we do this. You're going to need a lot of materials. Some materials you may not actually have. Some are going to have to be produced ahead of time. Some you can produce while you're working. Let's go back and grab some things here we're going to need. Whoops. Now all this is all being run off of that generated power, which is awesome. So okay, we got all these copper sheeting in here, and these copper sheetings we're going to need for all the pipes that we're going to be building. So I'm going to load up on them. Alright, let's get back over there. So now you see this big platform we have out here, and I built out another section of platform beyond it, where I'm going to put the other 8. I thought I was going to put the other 8 over here, and then I realized, dumbass, you don't have a way to put water extractors here. So I think I might be able to pull it off by putting the water extractors here, because I have them kind of spaced out on that side, but it's neither here nor there at this point. So okay, here we got this big old section here. We're going to lay down our 8 coal generators. Now, of course, the coal generators themselves require you to use 20 reinforced platings, 10 rotors, and 30 cables. I have plenty of that right now to do this and the water extractors. The water extractors themselves are 20 copper sheeting, which I have 1,000. I'll need this for the pipes as well. Another 10 for the reinforced plating, and 10 rotors. So to do this setup of 8 generators and 3 retractors, you're going to need at least 30 rotors for all 3 extractors, 30 reinforced plates, and 60 copper sheeting. And as for the coal generators themselves, you're going to need 160 reinforced plating, 80 rotors, and then 240 cables. So I think I did the math right on that, but let's go ahead and start laying down our coal generator. And I'm not going to get too crazy about design. I'm just going to put them here. Make sure you got your right end going the right way. Skidda-ba-boom! 2, 3, 4, and this is literally the same design I've seen 1,000 people use in Satisfactory. So it's not like I'm reinventing or inventing anything, and there's just too many people to give credit to. So I don't want to, not say somebody else versus one other person. So, okay, there we go. Now we've got, let's see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, boom. Now, let's go get our... The easiest part is laying down these things. It's the piping and the coal production that's going to be a problem. Let's see here. Foundation. water production water extractors. And I kind of have them spaced out a little bit. It doesn't really have to be this way. It just, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. So you figure we got, using these grid lines as on, you know, on this thing here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 of them. So you figure, well, I mean, 9. Let's say we got 9. So, well, actually, no. Let's say, yeah, let's say we got 9 of them. So 1, 2, put it on the third. Put it on the third. Right there. I don't want to line it up completely. I want to get, you know, yeah, because we're gonna be using angle pipes for this shit. Let's see here. Boop. Oh, that's a little bit too close. Whoops. All right. I want to get it off of. I want to get off of that one. So let's start over here, maybe. That'll help us go. Keep ourselves. Let's put a plate down. So we got that there. Now let's put down our first extractor. And I still don't have these things up because I have to keep pulling them off in different and put different hotkeys. So okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So we got 1, 2. Let's go on. Let's see. Right off of that. So yeah, actually, let's do this. I really did screw this up, didn't I? Yeah, who cares at this point? Frickin', oh my gosh, seriously. This is the one thing I don't like about this game, is just the ability to not... There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And they're kind of like touching almost. There we go. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It really doesn't. Okay, so now let's get out of that so you can get that thing out of the way. Grew over there walking around. We've got our 3 extractors. Now we need to get all the piping and the production. I highly suggest, it's going to drive you nuts otherwise, but to put everything in place ahead of time before you hook everything up. Like, let's get the let's get our what the hell? I got a miner in there for some reason. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? I need logistics, man. So, we're going to just put in... I mean, I don't want to. I'm going to put... I'm not going to put in Mark II conveyor lifts yet until I get everything else replaced, because I'm wasting resources right now until I have some... It's like putting putting a big profile engine into a car that can't handle it. It's just not, there's no point to it at this point. So let's like mark that 5 so I can have that there. Alright, 5. Let's go here. So we have these set at the lowest setting, and that's exactly where I want it. See what going there. Going there. Going there. That's just, I'm only doing this so I can see what I'm doing. No, there we go. Thank you. There we go. It instinctively wants to do it this way. I think it knows what I'm trying to accomplish. Alright, now let's put up some of these suckers so I can sort of get myself... Oh, that's horrible, isn't it? I don't think I have any of these poles. Okay, they're like right over here. So let's start at this end so I can maybe line on up off of that one. There we go. That's getting us a little bit better. That's what I want. All right, I'm gonna do the. It's gonna seem stupid, but I'm gonna set these up now. It's gonna make sense. Trust me. Because remember, we can reclaim all these things. We don't ever lose them. I just want the grid lines at this point. All right. I need to get into that hole there. Let's go right off of that and see if that helps us. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Okay. Boom. Now, we'll just go back through. Get rid of these. this. Get rid of that. And put our other one in here. Put it off of that line. Alright. How good does that look? Good. Okay. So, that being said, we're going to want to have coal production number 2. We have 2 coal lines running. Actually, I got 4, but I'm going to be using 1 for steel production at the moment. So let's do this. Let's get our conveyor belt Mark II set up, and then run it all the way through to the end here. Hopefully, it does not too long. It's of course too long, mother trucker. All right, well, not a problem. 3E. And then boop. What the shit? Are you freaking kidding me? This was working a second ago. Oh my god, seriously? What the hell, Martha? Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. Shoot. Okay, one thing I gotta remember. See how this is going all this way here? It won't connect because I have it going in the wrong direction. Hold on. We want to split these and go 1 in one direction, 1 in the other. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. So I've now set up 2 more things. That'll go that way. And I think it automatically changes. Because, see, it's going ahead of me in that direction, which means that the top is going the opposite direction. And it automatically kicked that one under the going in the right direction. And I don't like the way that it's not a perfectly 90-degree turn elbow, but I'm not going to sweat the small stuff at this point, you know? Alright, I gotta set this back up again. Oh my, this is the fun part of this game, trying to, you know, figure this shit out. And doing it horribly wrong every single time. Alright. Get rid of that. Take it off of there. E. Boom. Alright. There we go. Oh, you make it so hard sometimes. There we are. Now, we gotta make this happen. I really don't have a good way of doing it. There is one way. There is one way we can do it. And this is how I did it before. Oh, what? No. 6 splitter. Like that. Oh, awesome. That actually works out exactly the way I want it to. Okay. Beautiful. That's a beauteous thing. So now we've got a splitter coming in here, and then going out in that direction, going out in that direction. Beautiful. Now we just put in more splitters everywhere down the pike. Yeah, we want to go right there. This should work. It probably won't, but it should. There. There. And we don't need one there because we have just, that's the end of the terminus. Alright, so then we get that one. We got this one. We got this one. And then that ends there. Okay, so, a little bit wonky-assed here. This one here. A little bit. So we can actually probably fix that a little. Don't really care as much. Because actually what that does is it clears me out of space for the pipe. So it won't be a problem. Okay, now that we got that hooked up, let's get the rest of our things, because I want to start these things loading in before we get the water hooked up. Because I want to start getting all the coal put in. Because, like I said, you get a loss after a while. It starts to like run out of coal at the ends. As further to go, then it becomes a problem. As you can see, we were what a 600 production. We're already down to 375. We're already starting to lose because this one on the end needs coal. These ones on the end lose out because they are the furthest away from where the coal's coming in. Yeah, there's really not a good way to do it. Like I said, I mean, I haven't got a good way to do it yet. I haven't got there. I haven't got to that point yet. So let's go get the coal set up. Okay, now that we got that figured out, and you're going to need a hell of a lot of reinforced iron plating, so I do have modular frames being built up on the hill from everything, and I had to go steal from that production to get enough reinforced iron plating to do the tier 2. I don't have it all tier 2 yet. There's a small section right here, which is... it'll get better, don't worry. We'll have it figured out. I'll have everything loaded up and ready to go with, and then, we'll let that run its course. Okay, now, we've got the coal sorted. Now we got to get the water sorted. And that, like I said, we need to do the pipeline Mark 1 so far. And we need copper sheeting. And we have copper sheeting out the wazoo right now. So let's go ahead and get this figured out. So now we have straight ahead. We could do that, but we don't want to do that. I mean, we want to go straight into it, but we want to go to here. Reason being is we want to be able to put in cross pipes all the way down, because these three have to supply water to everything in this entire production. And again, it's not exactly I kind of borked it up a little bit. Let's actually fix this real quick. I'm going to put my extractors in after I get all the pipes in, because that'll help me line them up better, I think. So let's, I want to keep these straight in, go right to the edge, this line here. And it doesn't want to make it straight. It wants to go on a curve, like sometimes. We don't want that. We want to go all the way there. Alright, let's see here. Do I have these? Oh, jeez, I'm in the water. Okay, yeah, this was going to go on a bend after we, this is where we get into a little bit of a problem. You can create in a little bit better of a framework so that you can walk underneath things. I don't really care at this point. I'm just trying to get this set up. Alright. Uh-oh. I mean, should it be there? Yeah. Does it need to be there? No. Alright. Okay. Sometimes you have to take things off, put them back together. Sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating where things aren't working the way they're supposed to, but it's okay. So, all right, now we have to do the elbow pieces, or the junctions. Let's see here. We're going to put this one on here. I want to go... Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's what we want. That's the sauce. Okay. We want to keep in line. Oh my god, seriously, what the hell happened here? This is what I'm talking about, folks. Sometimes it doesn't get all that great. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Come on, you bastard. Alright. Get me right on there. Okay. Now, this may seem stupid. Like, hey, we're bending that end. Don't worry. We're gonna get there. We want to connect all this up first, so that all the pipes run through to the end, and then I will go back and fix them. This is how I just mess with things. Now watch. Once I get the things hooked up, it's gonna end up being all broken. I'll have to fix it again. I understand that. All right, let's get rid of that. 7. Let's take this out. What? Yeah. Why does it? Oh my gosh! Seriously, dude. All right. it's getting dark. Too dark to see. Playing Satisfactory. It's not perfect, but it'll pass. There you go. Yeah. Alright. Google, that's pretty much where it wants to be. Boopsie-doodle, there we go. Okay, now we can put in the water generators, or water extractors again. And sometimes I suggest putting in those, these things, these stackable conveyor poles, so that you can climb up and get on top of things and see what's going on. So, alright, we got, how many holes we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, they're all, oh my god, 4, 5, 6, they are horribly, horrible. Oh god, it's a mess. It's such a mess. Alright. Extractor going in. Let's get this figured out. We're already over time here. Alright, production, water extractor. Get there. Come on, you're not gonna, there we go, there we go. Give me the sweet stuff, there you go. Alright. Get me on this one. Alright, let's tie this in. We got our extractors in. Let's get our water pumped into there. Water pumped into there. Water pumped into there. Now, we have, like I said, we needed to have a biomass burner to start to get this thing kicked off, and we'll do the exact same thing as well. Since we got all of our coal going in here, let's see, we got, how much coal we got in this peppies? Not doing that great. We might have to go through and just fill up, you know, get a kindling going. Let's get a biomass burner set up for the initial. We'll just put right over here for now. Boop. Put in a pole. Now you're gonna need 2. If you're first starting out, you're gonna oh that's right, I built that over there. We'll have to do that next time. You're gonna need 2 biomass burners because these water extractors require 20 20 to run. And you can only pull, a biomass burner only pulls in 30. So you need 2 in order to get, what did I say these ones was? What did I say? My brain just forgot it already. Need 20 for that, and you only get 30 for that. So 60 of that to 60 of that. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying there, Cochise? Alright, let's get the other one. Oh, we don't have enough. Well, shnikes. Okay, so... Shit, hold on. I just stole 2 plates, so I can do this. Come on. Oh, we gotta get this done. Biomass burner. Skib-ba-ba-bang. Alright, we probably don't have any damn... There we go, okay. This will be enough to kick it off. This will be enough to kick it off. Alright, tie into that. Tie into that. We're now got some power. Sweet Lord, get up on that hill. Okay. Give me another pole for a second. I don't have enough. Oh, you flipping kidding me. I don't have enough wire. Swah. Alright, we can do this. Tie you into that one. Tie you into that one. Oh, it's gonna trip, isn't it? Yeah, son of a... Alright. There we go. That's... Alright. Everything running now? Dear Lord, that was harder than it had to be. I don't know why. Anyways, okay, so now we got these two kickstarting these, you can see all the water should be flowing through these pipes. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, how dumb are we? Here we go. And the only way you can tell that the pipes are actually taking water is you can either check the pipe looking at them, you can see it's starting to fill up, or you can see like this one here, no bueno, no water going through. That's fine. We'll just redo that pipe. Now you can see it's moving. Everything's good to go. Same thing here. This one's not good. Just replace the pipe, and the connection should be made. Good to go. Alright, now we got water flowing through all 8 pipes. Right? Right. Okay. Now, everything's still sitting here. Why is it still hitting here? We've got 100 coal ready to go. It's not connected. There's no connection. And here's the difference. Everything we've done up until now, we've connected the power source, which was the biomass burner, up to a pole that went to a machine. And then that was the connection. Here, this is the power source. So this is where the connection has to come off from. So let's get some poles going. And I probably don't need to do this many, but we're going to do it. And you can see I got a little drunk over there. What happened there? So let's take here. Boom. Let's just go in front of each one. Alright. You're good. It just doesn't have to be perfect for now. We're just setting it up. We can make it look pretty later on. God, we're not here to do, you know, power grid digest. Make it look all pretty. Okay. Let's hook up all these poles. Alright. We now have a power grid. We now have a power grid. Right, that's all. That's all of them. Okay. Remember how we said we had over here, we had a, it was like what? It says 375, we had it up to 600. These ones here. Smoke coming out, that means it's on. Get them all hooked up. Get them all hooked up. There you go. Guess what? We got 600. All 100 coal and 80 of these, we're producing 600. Now, this post here, okay, being run off the biomass burner. Still got one more connection I can make off of this sucker. Right there. To that corner. Take it to there. Now the water extractors are running off the power generated by the coal that they're helping to produce. The power from the coal that they're helping to produce. It's kind of weird. Like I said, it's kind of weird. Now, as we unlock overclocking, we can then. Oh God, I don't know if I can draw it or not, but I don't want to try. But we can overclock this to take this down to like 75, so we're not pulling that much power out of it, because we only need I think 75%. This can produce 120 per minute, right? We got 3 times 120, that's 360. These only require 50. I'm sorry, they only consume 45. So 3 times 45 is a little over 120. So if we take those down to 75%, that'll take it down. You know, we'll be fine. We'll be in good shape, because it does require some water, but it doesn't have to be like a ton. And then we can overclock some stuff if we have to. Now, That being said, we've got now a total 600 still on there, and once we hook up this other one, oops, this last one we didn't, we have a separate grid for 8 poles. Hook that back up. Now we're up to, we should have almost 1,200. And now, with that 1,200, we can start worrying about next level. And the next level is up in the corner there. You see, we still need 200 steel pipes in order to complete that milestone for advanced steel production. And then that'll help us unlock all the recipes that we need to do complete phase 2 of the space elevator, which is like the long-term thing. Like, my gosh, we've been playing for how long, and on this one phase and haven't got there. So it's a long way to go yet. So that's all for that. We will set up some things here and get it going on. We're not at a point yet where I think we can just say localize everything. Once we start working on the versatile framework and the automatic wiring, we will talk more about it, and I've been playing on that, and I've almost got it on my playtest figured out. So we'll have to import some of those knowledge here but we're going to take a while and let these things happen. Let that produce what it needs to produce. Next time we're going to talk about coal production. I'm sorry, not coal production, but steel production from this coal. We have another 2 nodes over here of coal, and those 2 nodes are going to go into producing all of the steel that we need. And have this foundry here. I didn't want to lose all the. I didn't want to have to go back and go borrow from somewhere else for all the parts, because foundries need a lot of stuff. 10, and 20. But you gotta go make them. And I got modular frames being set up there, being made. But it takes a while to get that stuff. So we'll let things marinate for a while, get it all going. Next time we'll hook up this sucker. We'll rebuild it and hook it up and everything. I got iron coming down from there. We've got us coal from here. This coal we'll use to do some stuff as well. We can probably pipe in another 8 coal generators and have 1,800 megawatts, and then we can make the decision to run this all the way back to the hub, or we can move the hub here. I don't know yet. So that's it for now. This was a long one. I'm sorry it took so long. But if you like what you're seeing and you want to go play on your own, do it. You can use that design once you get to coal generation. It'll be fun. Look at a guy standing up, like Gru standing up on his back legs. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, and if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and if you really like what you're seeing, you can always buy some merch, help support the channel, and maybe buy me a coffee. Links are below in the description. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I'm coming to get you, Gru. Ah!